party? One down. Wanna cooperate? Hey bro, wanna party? Hey guys, we need to all work together. Wanna party? Fuck off! We're good to fire!
Oh, stop it. That's disgusting.
Go as planned!
Alright. Let's get back into some Tarkov. I can't remember where we left off here. But yeah, I think one or two of you guys, I saw at least one guy from last Team Up in Daisy said he came in a chat. Where he said he shot one, but the other one got him. So yeah, that was my bad, dude. Right when I pulled out my knife to kill the zombie, those guys came barging out of the shed, like full speed, and just took me out. It was crazy, man. I was like, if I had my shotgun ready, it was the easiest kill of my life. But I let my guard down for just a second, and they stormed out and killed me. So that's my bad, dude. We could have had a better ending, but it was still fun. Okay, let's see where we left off in Tarkov. I'm just finishing up my food, so I'm going to put the plate away as we load in here. As always, I'm a little bit worried that there could be a 5-minute queue time or something for certain maps. So let's hopefully get some short queues tonight and try to stick to maps that are quick. I'm trying to figure out where we left off with the storyline. Okay, so we still need to get a labs card to access the lab for the storyline. We gotta decide what to do with that metal case. We gotta upgrade Intel Center level 3. We gotta find some kind of device fragments at different cultist spots on streets. And we gotta locate a place that's connected to the Eye of the World, that's for the cultist thing. And we gotta somehow gain access to an apartment, but I don't have a key to it yet. Let's see what maps we have the most tasks on here. We got one on streets. I'm a little bit worried streets might take a while. Oh, we got 3 on factory. Factory might be a good warm-up just to get in there real quick. We gotta locate the dead worker and take their blood sample. Find all the exits. What about customs? Really got nothing on customs. Okay, let's get some new quests here. Ice cream cones. Oh, we got a bunch of those already. Holy shit, I have so many 6-round mags, are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3 empty ones. Those are all from killing bosses, I think. Fucking hell, dude. Okay, ooh, Art of Explosion. Is that how you unlock that new rocket launcher? I've never even used that. Shaking up the teller. We've got to find 203. I think we have access to 203 already. Oh, nice. Another factory mission. Postman Pat. Locate the dead messenger on factory. Survive the location. Woods. Find backpacks as a scav. What do we get for turning into gunpowder? Eh, probably not worth it. Kill 10 PMCs. Okay, let's get in just a minute. Let me get everything set up. So we need to make sure we got the factory exit key. Let's grab that 2 or 3 key just in case we do a quest. Oh man, I may have sold it. Oh, there it is. 203. Okay, so what do we have from last time? I think I had a suppressor for the MP9, so I just pieced it together. Let's go burn through this, try and do some missions, and then we'll probably start the 0 to hero. It's either going to be questing, or we'll start with nothing and try to do the survival runs. Oh, and then what do we have in the mailbox here? Maybe some stuff from insurance. Alright, nice. If we die, we got at least one loadout sitting there for us. Okay. Let me just finalize everything here. Put this food away as we're loading in. Alright, that's my bad. So I forgot to take off the night vision. We could do a day or a night raid, but I think it'd be more fun if we do nighttime to start with the flashlight, so it feels more like a horror game. Let's just start with something like that, and then if the night raids take way too long to get into, we'll go back to daytime. Alright, I'm back. We're still loading. I think queue times will be at least 2.5 to 3 minutes for something like factory and customs. And then maybe the bigger maps will be a little bit bigger, but I'm not sure. Dude, while it's gone, thanks for the 17-month sub. We got Clip. Thanks for being here for almost 4 years straight, dude. Using that prom again. And again, Clofen. GG's back there, man. Sorry we didn't have a better run together. Rudy, it was kind of epic how you died, though. Like, your death led to the 3 of us surviving and taking a car. Right after you died, we found a car and took off. So it sucked, but it was kind of epic, you know? How are you feeling about Tarkov 1 month into 1.0? I feel like for me, Tarkov is in a great state. Like when I look at Tarkov now compared to where it used to be, it is fucking awesome now. Like the world feels massive, the atmosphere is like so detailed and immersive. Like as a normal gamer, I think Tarkov has like almost unlimited content. If you're one of those dudes that's just like never gonna get around to doing certain things, it feels like there's always something you haven't done, you know, or like there's always something you can do. So I like it. The problem is there's always gonna be people saying like, oh, I just raced through the progression. After everybody races through their progression, is the game going to die? Because if they stop doing wipes, you know, that's when Nikita said he's going to do a seasonal character. So we can still experience what it's like right after a wipe. So this character will never be wiped, but apparently the new unreleased seasonal character will. So we'll probably partake in at least the first seasonal opening to see how that feels, you know? But yeah, I mean, there's already people bitching about cheaters and stuff running rampant. People are saying, oh, I'm glad I'm not playing that shit game, there's too many cheaters, but I think it's you can still have a lot of fun with it despite the cheaters. I guess I don't know how bad the problem is at this stage of the game. If they really are in every single, I don't think they're in every single raid. You can literally go fully geared, go into a raid, and just camp in the best spot ever. See if a cheater shows up. I bet he doesn't, But if you're like constantly running around with top end shit, going to the best spots, you're probably gonna see some, Oh man, so these night raids are cool, but the freaking shadow from the flashlight is so bad. Yeah, exactly. There's always gonna be cheaters in games like this. It's just, it stings really hard when it happens in a game like Tarkov. That's why they talk about it the most. It just hurts to lose all your shit to a cheater. We got a pretty good spawn. Wonder if this is Tagilla. Kicking in doors like that, what the hell?
Where is he?
Yeah. That's the thing, K-Man. I mean, you're definitely supposed to have a hard time when you first pick up Tarkov. And I think that difficulty is what is so attractive to a lot of us. You don't get bored playing alone? No. This game used to be... So, I got to watch like the whole development of it, And we used to be saying, man, there's not enough people in the raids. The people that are in the raids are either in a 5-man stack, or they're doing hatchet runs. And like, we used to, there wasn't enough action in the raids. So we were like, man, how is there only fucking 6 people on this map, or whatever it felt like? So if you have 5 teammates, that's less enemies. More teammates, less enemies, is what it used to feel like. I'd say, for me the game is really enjoyable solo. But if you have a good group of buddies, it's very fun with buddies too. But if the team's too big, it gets confusing. I think of the quest that's closest. Oh, boss is over there. There's a few items that we need for the hideouts. It's only bosses over this way. The Gamma case comes with the EOD edition, which they were selling for ages, but I think they just recently stopped selling it. Now they offer a different edition, which, when they did that, I was taking a break from the game, so I kind of missed out on all the drama, but I think it's the Unheard of edition now. Where was Boss Man?
What the? He's vanished.
think sometimes you'll find loots down here. Yeah, back to Michael, because most of our enemies are using Nikita's voice right now. So we're still going to hear it that way. I mean, it's like Nikita talking to Nikita most of the time right now, dude. Everybody has it. Your factory is quiet. I mean, dude, it's a night raid at 3 in the morning. And we just heard a bunch of gunshots and the boss. People have a little bit more respect, I think, for the space in night raids. They don't just race around holding W. They play a little bit more creepy. If you swing once with the melee, the shadow will disappear. No, I don't think so. This water's so loud, but there's some goodies down here. Impact nade. Let me kill the boss. Stuck.
Stop hiding!
Okay, so somebody did unlock that one, right? Somebody must have left here. Okay, let's check our mission log here. Why is that grayed out? Locate the dead worker and take their blood sample on factory. Yeah, why isn't it lit up? It kind of looks like we're in the right spot. Locate the dead worker and take their blood sample. Oh, I do see an icon. How simple is that? Okay, we got the sample. Okay, all the other extracts. And then Postman Pat. Forgot about this little mini fridge thing. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even see that guy in the water. What the fuck? How do we walk past this guy without seeing him? We blind? You guys not see this guy when I walked past the first time? He's got night vision, boys. Killed by Tegilla's dead blowhammer. Oh shit. What do we think? Take his armor? I keep mine. Well, this one has more inventory space. Fuck it, I'll just take it. Ms. magazines. Who's in the water? Don't tell me it's Tagilla.
Hold it!
Scav. What's he doing?
Stop!
Where's this guy? I think it was more convenient without the nods on. Holy shit. Alright, well that's good because we dropped a mag that was empty. I'm kind of hoping that the big guy shows up. What kind of bullets is he rocking? Seems like he dumped a few mags into him already. Oh shit! Oh boy, that's a fucking Mosin guy. That's not good. We got a yapper over there too. Is he like up on a balcony or something? Paper, where's the paper? It should be here. There it is. We just gotta relocate. That might be a player scale balance with a Mosin. Or PMC trying to do his bolty quest. Yeah, I still wonder where the boss is. He's gotta be around here.
Freeze!
Jeez. I keep thinking it's gonna be Tagilla. I'm just so ready to dump a whole mag into him. Yeah, somebody might have killed him and taken off in that extract though. Maybe doing the office window kill quest. Yeah. I don't know. When I feel like someone is definitely doing a kill quest, I just try to avoid him. Even if it seems like I could kill him, it's like, nah, it's not even worth it. He's probably gonna do whatever it takes to make sure he gets like a close range bolt action kill or whatever the hell it is. It's almost like not even worth giving them the opportunity. How do I check this modding thing out again? You'd imagine he's dead whenever you do the voice line to Tagilla. He beelines right to you. Okay, we might just get out with the 2 quests then. Let me see what else we could have done. We could check out the other extracts. But we got the 2 most important ones. Wait. He's up on the 3rd floor. Or just get out and come right back in. Wait, did we not get the extract? I thought this was one of the extracts for the quest that we had to see. Oh well. Yeah, Luce, let's see after this if I have to do all of them in one raid. Oh, you do have to see them all in the same raid. Okay, let's just go back in after, because it's very risky to do that with the quest items. Yo, Hateful Penguin, thanks again for a 4-year sub, and dude, Dems, thanks for 63 months. Dude, thanks for sticking with me for all these years, man. And Gibrus, thanks for 29 months. Oh, did you hear about the cultist spawn buff? No, what do you mean, character? What did they do with the cultists? Well shit, maybe we could do let's see if it's dark enough for a nighttime customs now that we got the nods. We can go looking for the cult. Let's see, what time is it? Ooh, this is perfect cultist weather. We're gonna see him then, dude. I can feel it. You're saying it? They got buffed. We just got night vision from that raid. We're gonna go see him right now. So we still got space. There's still a bit of menu lag, unfortunately, but it's not terrible. Hold on, so factory cultists are still only at like 2%, or did they get buffed as well? Woods is the highest chance, believe at 30%. Oh, so customs is 25, Woods is 30. What about the other maps? So I know like there's a small chance on ground zero and factory. And shoreline as well is what, like 20 or 30% or something? So I'm still wheeling with the shitty splints, is that right? Or do I have access to the good ones now? Oh yeah, I can just buy the good stuff. After this one, we'll go back to the good stuff. Nah, we should probably just eat right now. We're low enough to do so. Okay, we'll find some food in the raid. We're just gonna be in and out checking on the cult anyway. Maybe the goons as well if we're lucky. Might not be the best gun or ammo to kill them, but as long as we had shots, it should be okay. Oh, I didn't turn on the quest items. Hold up. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. Streamers, yeah, I mean, I obviously flick through Twitch, dude. I would say that, you know, 3 streamers that are still doing it now, that were doing it way back when I first found the website. People that are easy to lurk to throughout the years. You know, obviously Running Man on DayZ, Deadly Slob, usually on Tarkov now, but used to be on DayZ. Sequisha, he's playing a lot of Arc Raiders, but he's also playing a lot of different games now, like Path of Exile. Those are the first 3 that come to mind for me that have been doing it. You know, those are like 3 of the guys who were doing it when I first started checking out the website, and they still are really fun to lurk to. So I definitely recommend those 3, and obviously there's a bunch of other ones out there that I just can't think of right now. But yeah, I don't want to like rank, you know, DayZ people or Tarkov people. It's like, it's just kind of lame to do that. It's just, there's a lot of good ones out there. Just got to go find what's good for you. And it's nice that we're not all going against each other. Everyone's trying to do a different type of stream. Everyone's going for different stuff. You know, it's not a competition. And if it is, then I don't want to be around you, you know. Wait a minute, what did I just do? We can only hand this over to one person, right? So I think we're okay. Obtain the registered mail on streets of Tarkov and locate and obtain the helicopter logbook on factory. Okay, do we have anything else we can do on customs? Alright, let's do it. Let's do nighttime while it's still pitch black out. Oh yeah, Kitchen Man, I missed it. That's too bad. I'll have to go back and check the VOD. Yo, Gutsy, just 78 months subbing, dude. And Nanook, thanks for over 2 years being here. We got Violent. Thanks for gifting out all those subs that I missed, dude. Oh, we had Kling, Exanima, Rex, Mina, and Nova. You guys are getting hooked up. Thanks to Violent with all the gifts. Thanks, dude. And is it No Money as well? No Money. Thanks for all the gifted subs going out. Check and see if you're getting hooked up. Thanks to No. It means a bunch, dudes. Hope we have a good Christmas coming up. He was in fine form. What are you talking about? Oh, Deadly Slob was in fine form for a drunk Santa stream. Oh god. I think I was like half asleep, dude, and I tuned in for 1 second and was thinking like, oh my god, is it, or it's not Christmas time, what the fuck is going on? And then I somehow passed out. But I meant to stay up and see some of that. Like, opened my phone for a second and it was like, wait a minute, is he dressed as Santa Claus already? I thought he did it the day before Christmas. You feel about the case? Oh, Tabby, I saw what you said in the Discord about the case. I would really like to turn it in, you know, tonight or next stream as soon as possible. I just keep thinking back in my head about, you know, are we going to pick a certain tedious quest line? And even if I could pick the good stuff, like Lightkeeper, isn't that also equally tedious that you have to play Lighthouse and survive the spawns and then walk across that bridge while you're getting sniped at? Like, I mean, I think I should deal with Lightkeeper sooner rather than later because I've never done it before, and it seems like a nice chunk of Tarkov's content, you know? But yeah, I don't want to get put on the most tedious path where we just have to farm 500 million rubles or whatever. So, what do you think, man? Are we giving the case to prep, or are we keeping the case? For those of you that actually know, like, what do you think is more fun and interesting quest-wise? You know, keeping it or giving it, as far as, like, you know, what you've done so far, do you think? Without any spoilers, or without too many big spoilers, you know, what do you think? Yo, what's up, Caius? You're anonymous, wherever you are, man. Thanks for the gifted sub batch. Check and see if you're getting hooked up thanks to the anonymous gifter. And we got Camisar as well. Thanks for over a year subbing using that Prime again. Thanks for using the Prime, dude. Kept it for yourself and ended up having to farm 40 bitcoins, which is lots of labs runs. Right, but with a few, like, once you know a couple of really good loot rooms, I guess you could technically get 40 bitcoins in one weekend if you were just farming the shit out of it, right? It's just I'm not to that point where I have infinite flow of labs cards.
Huh.
Alright, where are we at? So we want to check on the cultists and the goons. Take a little peek for Ashala. Alright, Tyler, that's all I had to hear. Knowing you, I think you'd really like turning in the case. Alright, well, that's all I had to hear. Let's turn it in. I mean, I think from like just someone that's doing a cruisy playthrough would turn in the case, but someone like me that's an overthinker would sit there and hold on to it for 2 weeks like I have and get 0 progress done. So let's just do what most Tarkov players probably should do, and that's, you know, give it to a guy that seems a bit more experienced about how the fuck we're gonna get out of Tarkov. But yes, I think we can still meet Lightkeeper and do all the Lightkeeper stuff, right? It's just not gonna be instant access after the case. I actually have to go and do some side quests or something for it. As long as I can still do it, then that's fine. Seen the cultists hang out right here before. I like to play a story without spoilers. I do too, but unfortunately I live in a world where I can't open my phone for 2 minutes without people being like, holy shit, be very careful. You do not want to have to farm 500 million rubles. And it's like, oh god, I wish I didn't see that. But I did, you know. But I know, I should have tried to keep myself totally blind. Let's press shot. Dude, what in the hell is going on in the chat? We got a bunch of anonymousness going on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gifted subs going out from anonymous. I don't know if they're different anonymous people or the same anonymous dude, but wherever you are, man, thank you so much for all the support. And check and see if you guys are getting the emotes. And hopefully no ads, thanks to anonymous. Yeah, who is that? I'm starting to get a little bit sketched out. Who is that guy? That landing sound with your feet is so loud. Oh, oh, oh! Oh my god, is that the fucking cultist or is that a player? No, you fucking assholes! That's gotta be the boss. And this whole bone on Suka bullshit. Do not come up here.
Stop!
Да ты чё там пиздишь?
Hold it!
got a really bad feeling about this.
I think his buddy just sniped out the light for him too. Thing is, he might still fight the boss in a second here. You might chuck a perfect nade if you heard me. Let's hoping that the boss and his boys re-engage over here. I think they're just frozen right now.
I absolutely hate this place.
Well, there's two of them. They're fucking sprinting around like psychos trying to bait me out.
Блять, говно ситуация, fucking hell. Who's there?
There's like, it's like fucking three of these guys.
Вот, блять, мазарфакер! Блять, I feel myself watched. Another day в нашем городе Таркове, ёбаный в рот. Goddamn this day. Блять, а чё я вообще хотел сказать-то?
Damn, they're still breathing!
Hey, you! Fucking jumping around there, fucking die!
Dude, that guy might be fucking cheating. Every time I made a move, he's peeking like a psycho. Holy shit. Dude, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. I was like, holy shit, do I grab his fucking night vision? Do I grab his gun? What do I do? Dude, every time I did a micro adjustment with like any part of my body, he like responds to it perfectly. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, that was so much fun though. I feel like we fucking had him too, but I just fucked it up. Oh my god. That was great. I couldn't tell if it was only two or was it three guys, but I was thinking it was three, so I was so sketched out. I don't want to look at his stats. You can't even trust that shit anyway. There's so many people that have like accounts that either look really bad or really good, and they're still fucking. They're not all cheating, but some of these motherfuckers are. Dude, Anonymous, I can't believe I can't keep track of how many subs you've given, dude. But however many it is, thanks for all the gifts going out, and we got Potato as well. Thanks for giving that sub to Hash. Fuck, I said we're gonna start the 0 to Heroes after we died, but if the cultists, let's just do this. We'll do 0 to Hero during daytime, and then during nighttime, let's try to hunt down the cult on some of the night maps because I want to see him at least once. And dude, Anonymous, thanks again for the 5 gifted. Check and see if you guys are getting the emotes. Thanks to Anonymous, whoever you are, dude. Fuck, that got my heart racing. Yeah, for a second I was thinking, man, this is perfect. I'm just gonna blind him with the flashlight, and like, we don't need the night vision. But then I still was like, nah, I better put a helmet on though. Like, I need to go grab that guy's shit. Okay, let's see. Is it still dark enough for nods? I feel like by the time we get in, they're gonna despawn at 05, so that's a little bit too close. Let's see if we can do some casual questing while we do the 0 to Hero runs. Maybe something on streets or ground zero here. Alright, we can try to get the ballet lover's key. We gotta survive ground zero to get to streets, and then we'll get that key. Alright, so 0 to hero, we can't have basic meds. Let's think. I think we could cheat a little bit and have a docs case, though. Alright, let's not cheat. Let's just have the docs case with no money, but if we find items, we can put them inside the docs case. No cheating allowed. I think, dude, there's a chance that guy was fucking carrying his buddy with his cheats. I don't know, man. That was so weird how he, it's like he knew exactly what I was fucking doing. I don't care about the gear, but it just sucks that, like, we're at this point where we're constantly like, oh my god, was that cheats, was that cheats? I fucking hate it, I hate it. Ugh, but it just felt so weird. Okay, let's start like that. Okay, so unfortunately, we have to start on ground zero and then transit through all the maps in a specific order to do the true marathon run. So let's try to practice that and at least attempt it here. I think he was just a zoomer. He might have just been a zoomer, but he also knew when to stop. Like, he knew when I had a really strong angle and he would not push. And then the second I gave up a strong position, he would always push. And now that could be footsteps, but it's also like, it's almost like he knew where I was aiming too. It's crazy. Anyways, I don't give a shit. We're supposed to die out here. It's supposed to be a hard game. Whether we get killed by a cheater or not, you know, we're supposed to get fucking wrecked sometimes. And that wasn't wrecked, that's just losing our stuff. We'll go back right back in and try to do the quest. Dude, Anonymous, I can't keep track of how many of these are, man. That's another, like, 25 gifted subs going out from Anonymous. Check and see if we're getting hooked up with the emotes and no ads. Especially the no ad viewing these days during the holidays where Twitch is getting a little bit too hands-on with the ads. Thank you for the hookup, dude. They banned 11,000 shooters this month, so right, yeah. It just reinsures that, or reconfirms that they are out there, they are getting banned, but it's just gonna be a constant battle. Why play Tarkov like COD? Everyone has their own things. There's some people that have tried to, like, make it and be like a pro in Counter-Strike or whatever, and they didn't make it, so they go and they're like, they just try to terrorize like a survival game instead, you know? And I feel like a lot of the Tarkov guys that take the game maybe a little bit too seriously have probably had that history of being like, yeah, I'm a retired Rainbow Six vet, no, I just fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, it's okay, play Tarkov however you want, but I do love when someone appreciates like the simulation experience instead of like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna fucking hold W around every single angle with the best kit and just chase PvP, you know? It's kind of cool when they treat it like the way it was intended instead of just a arena sim, you know? But you gotta remember, some people play so much that it reduces itself to just an arena deathmatch when they've put in like fucking 10,000 hours. At that point, they're just like holding W, going through the motions, you know? Aw, dude, really bad. Thanks for that brand new prom sub, dude. Which for DayZ, I have a lot of hours, but it's a bit of a different game. It's a bit more like, I don't know, not as one-dimensional, I guess. But again, let's not, I shouldn't be comparing the two. But dude, Bad Corrosion, thanks for that brand new prom sub. That means a lot, dude. I hope you're enjoying it. Now we had Biggs, Young Spray, and Flux. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Okay, it's nothing.
Ooh, there could be stuff outside here. dude, Anonymous, thanks for another 5 gifted. And we had Pickle as well, thanks for that brand new sub. Aren't you marked and cursed? Yeah, you are marked and cursed, but it seems like they give you a little bit more space to work with on some maps, especially Ground Zero. I should be looking for a gun instead of monies. Oh shit. EMCs. Ooh. Some bullets. On doors. Ooh, more bullets too. And Anonymous, wherever you are, dude, make sure that you do claim your drops. I know you're well beyond that point now and you probably know about it, but I think the Tarkov drops event is still going on with the gifted subs. Oh. Hold on. Thank you again for all the gifted subs, dude. I'm a little bit distracted right now. Oh, there's probably a player, but it could have been a scav since I'm tagged and cursed. Can I get this?
Gonna kill you all, bastards!
Oh, he came from the basement. Oh, I can't even believe I didn't see that gun right there. It's like I zoned it out of my vision. It is a good gun. Why curse? Because if you go in naked, the scavs know exactly where you are. And we're doing like a challenge run where you start out naked. Do like a 0 to hero marathon.
Shit, what's your problem, man?
Yeah, I feel like if you adopt this into your playbook at least, like you do these once in a while, it totally eliminates some of those people that are like, oh man, I fucking, like, I don't have any money, I can't play the game. Like, if you just learn to have fun doing a few 0 to heroes when you really don't feel like building a kit, it's all, this is easy as this. Like, I know we got pretty lucky, but you can, even a total new player can spawn in, like loot a few boxes nearby, get a lucky gun, and then kill a scab that's running right after you. And it's actually like a pretty easy way to get some basic shit. You do know what scav runs are for, right? Oh my god. Alex, I've probably been playing this game for like, I don't want to say longer than you, but I played it since it came out. A scav run puts you into a raid super late when most of the action is already over with. This is like a survival run where like you have to you have to think about every decision. Like, are you gonna go loot for meds? Are you gonna loot for a gun? Trust me, the hatchling days are over. You don't have to deal with too many nakeds. Let us have our fun. But yeah, this plays way different than a scav run. You're not under constant attack. Scav runs are like, you know, you could walk through the whole map with 0 action, with only 15 minutes left. Nobody attacks you, you know? This is like, you're probably gonna die. Ooh, Grizzly medkit, we have to take that. Ooh, we could even take this and then mount a scope. I'm not trying to discourage scav runs, but it's just not worth comparing them to 0 to heroes. Not sure if those relays are still expensive. A scav? It's gotta be a scav.
-1.
Floating bullets. We need a bigger backpack. See a player all the way out there. 2 players all the way out there. No way! Dude. I think it was that guy that we saw on the front. I think he just turned around and one-tapped us. Is that guy cheating? I mean, I know we thought the last guy was, but is this guy cheating? What the fuck was that? Did he like rage cheat me because I shot at his buddy? Yeah, okay, let's be fair. That run was going a little bit too easy, okay? We already had the Grizzly, we had the good rifle. We could have just left. Vendor yourself. Oh no, okay, maybe it wasn't those 2 guys in the distance. It was probably somebody that was in the upstairs window on the left. I don't think it was the guys that we shot. No, I thought it was us because I thought the dude that we shot at was the one that killed me. His guy next to him, but it was probably someone that was already posted up in the windows upstairs. Oh, did he just have a 1x P90? I didn't even check his gun. Oh, he didn't have a scope. I mean, he could have killed the guy and then taken his scope. Why playing Ground Zero? Because for the marathon you have to start on Ground Zero, like where the conflict started, and then transit through all the maps in order. So it goes... you don't have to, but that's how it used to be for marathon. So it goes Ground Zero, Streets, and I think Interchange, Customs, and that's either Factory or Woods. And then I can't remember where it goes from there. Okay, let's start out with the basics again. Yeah, Ground Zero is like the worst map in my opinion, so it's totally fine to let's just go in, get a gun, and then extract towards Streets. We don't have to deal with people in windows that are doing their kill quests and stuff. We need some food. You can find posters all over Tarkov just by playing. Just wander around, check the walls. There's quite a few on Factory if you go outside. If you go back to the first raid of today, that little outside area with the windows you can jump through tends to have a lot of posters. But once you get outside and you loot the far right side rooms, they both have posters. Yo, what's up, Vash? Camel, Full Metal, thanks for coming in. Yeah, no, it looked like, so I shot at the one guy, and then it looked like his teammate to his left immediately turned and then shot at us, but it wasn't. It was the guy up in the window. So yeah, that's the only reason we're saying, oh, is he cheating? Because it was like immediate from so far away that he couldn't have possibly acquired the target. But the guy in the window, sure, he was sitting there ready to go. You ever do sniper runs? I do. But I think I prefer when you're like forced to move around. And because when I have a snipe, I know I could just go camp in one spot and wait for a free kill. And it's like, I don't know, it's kind of boring. Like I'd rather play with less, or like a closer range gun. Yeah, clumsy. Last time I played on my standard account, I sniped this I got so lucky and I hit a one tap on a fully geared guy in woods. And, you know, I was like looking at his body for a while thinking, okay, I've sat here and watched the body for like 5-10 minutes. It's probably safe enough to go loot. And then the second I lay down and loot it, I get killed by what I think is his teammate. You know, so like there is always that thing where you're like, oh man, I can't. When I'm playing as a solo, I'm going up against so many groups and I think you just have to accept that sometimes you can't loot a kill because there's a high chance that he does have a friend, you know? Well, the problem was I never saw his friend, and I still waited like 5-10 minutes, and we still get one tap the second we land the body, you know? But I think what I'm trying to say is as a solo player, I just have to accept that I can't loot every single kill that I get. We just have to move on. People are just rats. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a totally different random guy that saw the situation and just waited, knowing that, okay, there's going to be a kill on this body eventually, but it was probably his friend, because the problem is, like, if you have a friend, and one of you gets blasted while the other one is like out doing his own thing away from the fight, he knows like, okay, I can just sit here and watch your body and I will get a free kill eventually. As long as I play really safe and sneaky, you will absolutely get a kill eventually on that body, you know? And it's like, if you're willing to wait 45 fucking minutes, that's cool that you're willing to do it, but I'm not. I'm not willing to wait 30 minutes for a body kill, you know? And so it's like, where do you draw the line? Are you gonna sit there and wait 10 minutes every time you get one kill? Like, fuck that, you know? Do you still not have Kappa? Fuck no, dude, I'm not going for Kappa. Kappa is like something if you're like really trying to grind some shit. I don't grind this game, I just play it. By the time I would get Kappa, I would have like zero interest in an extra 3 inventory slots. I would be banging my head into the walls. Like the survey? What is in the survey? You get some rewards. How do you get Kappa? Well, most people go to a website and follow instructions. That's how you get Kappa. Not saying it's a bad thing, but yeah. Just go to the Tarkov wiki and follow the order of events required to get the Kappa. That's how everybody gets it. And then once you memorize how to do it, you can do it quicker and quicker and quicker. Dude, Anonymous, thank you again for all the gifted, and we got Walking Talking Robot. Dude, thanks for 71 months subbing. That's such a long time supporting the channel, dude. And we had Boris, Space Hamster. Thanks for coming in tonight. Even though it is getting a little bit late. We were on Daisy a little bit longer than I thought we would be, but it was a lot of fun. Match times. Holy fuck, we've been in a ground zero queue for 5 minutes. We're going to skip this map after this. We'll just start on streets or customs or something. Or no, maybe we should start on interchange. Because people are saying the new updates are really nice there, and I've barely played the map. So... and I still have yet to fight Tagilla in the basement. I think we should work towards that. Maybe we could fight Tagilla on a 0 to hero run. Yeah, if we don't transit from here to streets, we'll start on a different map here. Yo, what's up, Fugazi? Is Interchange your least favorite? No. I mean, it went from being my favorite when it first came out because it was fresh and new and cool to being like, yeah, I have no problem not playing that map again. I'd rather play other maps. But now they just added a bunch of new shit and tweaked some stuff, so I think it's back in the contention for being fun again. It used to feel one-dimensional, like you spawn in, run to the center of the mall, check to see if kill is in the center, like check a few spots and then leave. But now it feels a little bit more diverse. Okay, same exact spawn as last time. Ooh, that could be a free kill for us. Moment. Six-round mag, we can't take that though. We gotta find some inventory space and come back for it. Ooh. Bullets for it right off the bat. Already full. Take that for all the attachment slots. Is this sword a good melee weapon? Oh yeah, wish you had me its OP. Well, 51 stab damage. Well, 1 tap of scab if you hit him right in the face. 34 chop.
Damn, I'm tired of this walking.
I say OP like you're gonna go kill a geared guy with it. Like you're not, but you could easily kill scabs with it if you master that technique. F the vase. Yeah, the vase is bound to leave eventually. As soon as I find a poster. Oh, I can't take it though. It's so weird. So you can put the poster in your docs case, but you can't put it in your pouch. What? You can see me? You can't even see your eyes. Oh man, I was supposed to get that ammo. I just felt bad about doing this to bring the ammo in, but I shouldn't feel too bad about that, I guess. Where's the smoke balaclava? I just feel like a cheese ball wearing it all the time. I just wear it once in a while if I have a bunch of them. Yeah, didn't they post a picture of a PMC holding a shield, like a riot shield? Does that mean it's coming, or it's just like a joke? I don't know. What? Was hoping for a little bit more spread there.
Freeze!
Gabby, we don't gotta do this, brother.
One down.
And hardcore. It's kind of a version of hardcore, you could say. We're just doing 0 to heroes. So remember when they added marathon mode? We had to extract or transit through all the maps in a certain order. It was an in-game event for a while. Now you can just do those runs if you want to. You can just simulate a marathon run where you start on the initial map that Nikita said the conflict starts on, and then you have to go through them all in a certain order. So we're practicing that attempt right now. Poster time? Nah, the posters, it's a little bit extra money. I'm not going to stress about it. I don't think it was a good one. I need a surgery kit though. Rig for storage. Yeah, so again, we're playing to survive right now. We're not playing to maximize profits. Maximizing profits leads to less stamina, usually. So we gotta stay a little bit mobile here. But yeah, ideally, we're trying to make money so I can send items back to base in between transits. But that's secondary compared to survival. King Transit Labs. We have to get a keycard, but if I find one, then sure, let's try it. I have enough equipment to justify it. Yeah, but since we have a zeroed out arm now, we should really extract. We just don't have heals to get it back up. Not extract, but transit. And we do have to plan out trying to get food, water, and meds in between maps. I guess they removed that Tarkov butcher quest, didn't they?
So, what do we got here?
Favorite gun in Tarkov? Historically, probably the AK-74N, like the AK-74 full-size series. Where is he?
Stop!
Shit. We gotta aim a little bit weird with this thing. Well, why can't I check it? Oh my god, another stovepipe, you fucking kidding me? Ooh.
Enemy killed.
We really gotta find some heals. Oh, and I probably should have gone back for those Makarov bullets, but we're planning on getting something better than a Makarov. Hopefully from one of these guys. FLV, gibberish, I've always been on like 59, because that's what people told me to use back in the day. Maybe that's the default. Recently I tried 75, because there's a rumor that you get better performance with the biggest FLV possible. I rocked 75 for a few days, but I think it kind of hurt my confidence a little bit. Like, I kept having to like squint my eyes and get really close to the monitor, and I've never done that before. So now I'm back on 59 because that scared me. And I was like, wait a minute, I know I'm not getting this hold. And then sure enough, like 59, I feel good again. Always worried you're gonna miss something with the side so low. Yeah, and then I remind myself though when I think that there's Counter-Strike pros that still play on like 1024 black bars with the tiniest screen possible. And they've won major tournaments and stuff. But then you'll also see clips of them where there's an enemy on their screen but they don't see it because they're on limited resolution. So it's like, you know, yeah, it's gonna get you killed sometimes, but is it gonna like ruin your whole month? It's, you know, it's up to you. Ooh, this AK could be good for us. I should probably take that. This thing keeps jamming. That's what's up. A little bit of food. Ooh, big backpack. Oh, and the surgery kit. Man, so I brought my surgery kit on accident. We're not supposed to do that. But now we actually found one too. Oh, however, this is kind of weird because if we extract, I don't have to use it. I can save it. I think we should save it. Ooh, that is good level 4 armor. Alright, again, playing for survival, not for space, so we are going to take the armor. Good splints. What's paracord used for? So, if you combine paracord with a special melee weapon, it opens up certain extracts on a few maps. So it's like a really convenient extract. Sometimes. Are bots gifting subs? I mean, I don't know who Anonymous is. I mean, he's anonymous. I hope he's not a bot. I don't think he's a bot. But this last name... No, Hums is definitely not a bot. Hums used to work for the Tarkov community, I think. As like a community manager or some shit. And then 3 Red Monkeys, that's a normal sub. We got Cabe, Walkin' Talkin', and Caesar. Thanks to the massive resubs. The one name that does look like a bot, though, is PGIHT26URV41. Whoever you are, dude, PG, could you like say something in the chat so this guy doesn't think you're a bot, please? I'm trying to put some light to this guy's name. Pigget 20 serve 41. Nope. Got nothing. That guy, he might be a bot, but the rest of them look legit. Now, why would a bot be giving me real money? I don't know. I don't think they would do that. I don't think there's any refunds on gifted subs. I don't know. Maybe he wants those Tarkov drops, dude. Bot's got to get the sword. This is a good time to promote it. Like I said, this is like the last 2 days of the Tarkov event. If you want this fucking pay-to-win sword, you got to do what the bot did. Oh, oh, oh. Two of them. Oh, it's 3 of them. Scavs, scavs. These guys are going into psycho mode. What the fuck? Oh my god, this thing is so inaccurate. We just gotta leave. Oh, actually, there might be a med case up top here with some heals. No, Tropic, don't be sending any more gifts, dude. You're gonna be accused of being a bot for supporting the channel, dude. We don't want you getting mixed up with those bots, man. Please, take those back. Dude, thank you so much, Tropic, for all the gifted subs as well. Did PG1HT Model 41 say anything in the chat, or is he still missing here? Look, we don't, you know, if he doesn't, maybe he doesn't want to be called out. Here's what I think. He's the anonymous guy, and that's why he's using anonymous. He fucked it up. He forgot to click anonymous, and he didn't want to show his obnoxious tag. I don't know. Wait, did he say something? Oh, dude, is that the biggest backpack in the game almost? Maybe not the biggest, but that is a nice bag. I should have checked the weight on it though. This guy's got arm tattoos. Weird backpack for ground zero. Nah, I think some of the like uber sweaties that try to farm kill quests like as easy as possible found out that they might have the easiest time doing it on ground zero. For certain things, certain reasons. I might be wrong, but I think that ground zero is probably stomping grounds now. Or some of the sweaties. And yeah, I'm not always saying a sweaty's a bad thing, but it's like the people that are grinding the shit out of like a kill quest where you have to use a certain weapon. I think you can do some of that stuff on this map. Yeah, you can find contacts in toolboxes. Did I forget to check the tool cases up there? I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, I'll check it because I'm kind of hoping those scavs run up on me so I can kill them for meds. Yeah, we're starting marathon on ground zero. Where is he? He's not a bot. Did he say something?
Damn, Ivans!
Ultra Nazar. Ooh. Wait, what is that key for? Unity Credit Bank cash register key. 20,000? We can send stuff back. Body armor? We have body armor right here. It's an armored chest rig. Well, the anonymous bots are back at it, dude. Whoever you are. Thanks for another batch of subs. Oh, fuck. These scavs are out here. Dude, Wishy as well. Blend into the pack of so many supporters. We got Wishy and Anonymous, both with 5 gifted. Check and see if we're getting the emotes. Thanks to all the generosity. Thank you, Wishy. Thank you for a verified non-bot to join in, just to reconfirm that we're not under attack right now from some AI bots or whatever. I don't know why they would be doing that. And I don't know how the fuck bots get money either. That doesn't make any sense to me. No, don't pull the grenade out. Don't pull the grenade out. Hit interact. Okay, what are we sending back that we definitely need for the hideout that we're not going to need on this run? Probably can't use that suppressor on this run, but we could use the red dots. Yeah, we gotta go, we gotta go. One is heavy. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, it doesn't have to know about us. 2 scavs. He's chilling. Man, see how sporadic the scav movement is? It's kind of broken right now. They like slide around on skates. But they probably go extra crazy with the tagged and cursed being mixed in. It's weird that they weren't right on me, because I was technically still tagged and cursed in that moment. Have we played the new map yet? No, Jaguar. So it went from us all, or a lot of us were thinking that Terminal was going to be a new playable map. And by now, you know, everyone on the new wipe would have already been there killing each other on it, but it's actually a mission, like a single player mission map. Now, I guess they might have recently made it so you can find other players that are also trying to extract Tarkov in the same map as you. But there's either some, I don't know if there's drama going around that it's a bug or it's intended, but there are people saying now that you can encounter other players on it, but it takes a long ass time to unlock access to Terminal. So for the average player, you know, there was people saying, oh, only 1% of Tarkov players are going to see Terminal anytime soon because there's such a grind involved to get to it. But I keep thinking it's only a matter of time until there's like a perfect guide or multiple guides online. If you just follow step by step, I'm sure you can get to it quick. But I'm trying not to do that, you know, just to experience some of this shit randomly, you know. But bottom line is, we can't just go in and play it as a normal multiplayer map. It's like a very unique, story-driven, almost single-player experience. There's someone say you can spawn in. Right, so you can do Terminal with your friends, can you? But if you're not doing it with your friends, I think there's a chance you get matched with other random people that can obviously kill you and ruin the whole run. Or it would be cool. I think there was a rumor where like there's only a certain amount of space at the extract. So it's like, are you going to team up with those randoms or do you have to kill some of them? I don't know yet. But I guess I'm trying not to read too far into it. Yeah, we're pretty thick. We just need some ears now. I wish I could check right here so we could analyze it. But yeah, we got a nice bag, level 4 armor, level 4 helmet. I mean, these guns are really all you need, but they're probably going to jam on us and we don't have good bullets for them. It just goes to show that a half-assed 0 to hero naked run can still give you pretty much a full kit. And hardcore mode, I mean, basically, like, hardcore is not the same as marathon mode. Marathon is, like, you never get to go back to your stash to do hardcore type shit, like barters and questing. Like, this is all just in the raid, you're not allowed to go back to your stash. You have to survive all the maps in order, only using food, meds, and guns and gear that you find in the maps. So it's like, it's its own little thing, you know. Hardcore mode is like, you could stretch that out over the course of years and say, hey, I'm doing my hardcore playthrough. I have all these rules in line that I'm following. Or you can just do marathon mode, and that's just pretty straightforward. Just get in naked, try to do the whole fucking thing. And that way you don't have to worry about this big page of rules, you know, you're just kind of trying to survive the map, or trying to survive Tarkov, you know. I like it. Yeah, it's very easy, I think, to just get your hands on instead of printing out a big rule sheet, trying to figure out what you can and can't do on hardcore. But the Twitch drop's the same for Tarkov. I think the paid gifted sub drops go until like the 20th or something, but it's almost over with. It might already be over, I don't know. Oh, dude, Dex. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs going out, man. Check and see if one of the 5 getting hooked up thanks to Dex. And Zygote as well. Thanks for gifting that sub to Homeless. Dude, Anonymous with another batch of 5. Thanks for the hookup, dude. I don't know how to thank you at this point. That's like a freaking... Let me go back and count here. Dude, that's over 50, 60, 70, 80 gifted subs. Am I counting that right? That's like 80 gifted subs, dude. That's insane. Thank you so much for all the support, man. Anonymous, whoever you are. Everybody in the chat is going to have a badge next to their name at this rate, and I'm not going to know who I can trust. Even the bots, even the sub bots are going to have badges now. Ah, dude, Schnookham's horrible. Is it Oyster? Thanks for coming in even though it's getting kind of late here. Yeah, Chanko, you make that sound bad. Did I run through Daisy already? It's not. We didn't run through it, but yeah, we're done with Daisy for the night. We'll probably start with a fresh life next time, though. Yeah, it was fun. It's just it had an unfortunate ending that I could have definitely done a little bit better with, but I got caught with a freaking knife in my hand killing a zombie. Yeah, it's like, you already run through that shit. Does that shit ran through or what? What's going on with that, Daisy? Ooh, all the way from Scandinavia. What's going on, Potato? Hopefully these queue times aren't too bad for us, but we're already at another 5 minutes to Streets. Probably because it's Streets of Tarkov, but man. We might have to skip on Ground Zero and Streets after this and just play Interchange and Customs and stuff, because those will probably be quicker. Or at this rate, we can probably go for the Cultists again at one point. Yeah, we're doing some Zero to Hero, Frost. Mix of Zero to Heroes and then maybe some Night Vision Cultist chasing. Just so we can see them again. Or they buffed up the chance of the Cultist by like 5%. You tried out Black Budget yet? Nah. I raided somebody that was playing at the release night and they were having some issues with it, and then I watched a few streams after, and the general consensus is like, you know, people just can't stop cracking jokes about, you know, saying it's low budget or bad budget, and yeah, it just doesn't look like something I want to check out right now is all. It looks like another attempt to jump on the extraction shooter genre that's not different enough than other stuff to like really stick out, I don't think.
Huh.
And they chose a pretty bad name, and the fucking PUBG guys are like removing first person from PUBG. They made like this big announcement, and they're like, yeah, we think that third person is the way to go. So, you know what, fuck all that. After all that time, yeah, did they say they're removing third person, or they're just not gonna, or I mean removing first, or they're just not gonna include it in like their future versions of PUBG? I'm not sure what they said, but it's one of the two. Yeah, Turbo, I mean, I think Arc Raiders proved that like they don't have to be hard to be fun. Some people love how accessible and casual and simplistic Arc Raiders is. But sure, if you want like deep or depth and longevity, I think it does have to be fairly difficult. And, but it's like it's hard to make something perfectly difficult for, you know, the dude that loves the game but only has a little bit to play, and then the guy that will just literally live in the game like 24/7, and he's just played every single shooter under the sun. You know, it's definitely hard to balance. Wait, you saw a scab on the left? I didn't see a scab out here. And I did not know it was going to be pitch black either. This is a shit spawn. Let's just chill for a minute and think. Let's eat something. We got food and water. Let's just take it easy and get all this in us. Oh, you know what though? We spawned at the transit point to interchange. So it's kind of lame. Like, there's no fucking way we're gonna leave. We're just waiting a 6-minute queue just to start another possible 6-minute queue. So we're not gonna do that. Let's go and at least try to find some meds and have a few objectives, and then we'll come back here. Let's hear somebody. Transit into every map. Yeah, we're gonna try to transit through all the maps in order. And it's kind of cool because I don't have access to Lighthouse yet, but we have missions on Lighthouse. So I'm trying to blend together the marathon mode while also pursuing some quests. So actually, yeah, let's see if I have something I can do on this map. We can't do that one. We gotta use the Klimov Street extract. Don't have the X-ray key. Oh, we could do this. Obtain the registered mail on streets. Not sure where that is though. Let's see which gun is more accurate and less damage. That one's 43, 10 MOA. 47, 8 MOA. Alright, this one's better. Gamma, yep, the gamma is right there on that street light, dude. That's all I can give you. We gotta find some night vision or a flashlight. Oh. Heals. Monies. Nice morphine. Alright, so even if we die here, we can say that we earned interchange. We can start on interchange next time, because we're literally at the transition point due to a lucky spawn. So let's just go have a little bit of fun and then we'll try to come back here. Marathon mode isn't a real thing. It was a real thing. It was a mode that leads to achievements or unlocks or whatever. There's like a special event at one point in Tarkov, but now it's just been integrated into the game via the transits. So now you can use those transits that Marathon mode introduced, but you don't have to. It's just kind of cool that there's more options. It's like, you know, the scav run was kind of dead. Let's just transit, you know, the PMC's camp in the main exit, let's just go transit to a new map, you know? Uh-oh. What the fuck happened? Dude, that was so scary. I thought I went deaf or something. I couldn't hear. Everything was frozen. Was that frozen for you guys too? I thought I went deaf. Dude, Rotello, thanks for all the gifted subs, man. I'm not sure what that freeze up was. But I had the little lag symbol in the top right here. Check and see if we can hooked up with the gifted. Thanks to Rotello. That means a lot, dude. You gonna die. That's in fourth brick. We don't need that negativity here. Okay. Ooh, green bats are nice. I gotta reload. Ooh, these have good bullets. Just pretend that they're armor piercing. I don't know, and I don't want to put you through another 5-minute queue, but I feel like we should extract for the sake of marathon mode. Otherwise, I'm just kind of dicking around here, like trying to make little upgrades and stuff, which is fun. Let's just loot around this block real quick. I know just the place. Actually, the goal should be to get more money so I can send back more items to the base. Let's see if we can manage that. PX. You probably lost audio with that lag spike. I recommend a transit. Oh, like... Yeah, but isn't that the thing where people say you have to restart the whole game to fix the audio? And there's people freaking out in other chats being like, man, I reset my raid or get my game after every single raid now. I don't think I'm gonna do that. You're trying to say like we wouldn't hear footsteps, maybe gunshots after a lag spike like that? Dude, Tybee, thanks for the gifted subs. Thanks for all the help in the Discord as well. Trying to help me make my decision with the main quest. Ooh. You have to take a nice AK. However, this one has the night sights on the back. Oh no. I dropped the wrong fucking thing. Oh no, we're good, we're good. Get one full mag here. Wait. Where did I put those tracer bullets? I had a big stack of E45 tracers. Drop them for the gunpowder. Oh, what? Where the hell did I take the gunpowder? That was back in like a store or some shit? Oh man. I did not mean to do that. Fuck, it's all good. We'll just, I'll get them on the way out, or we'll settle for these ones for now. Might be wrong ammo. No, it's the same gun. We're good, we're good. I did not mean to drop those. I thought it was something else. Better pistol. More bullets for this AK. You had a 366 VPO? No way I had a 366 VPO. No, I didn't. You're fucking crazy, dude. I've been shooting 7.62 the whole time. Listen, man, I don't know how many whiskeys you've had, but I was shooting that Vepr 136. Hardcore rule list. Oh yeah, but we're not doing hardcore. Marathon rules are just start on ground zero, transit through all the maps in order. And the bonus that I've added is you have to start out naked with nothing but, well, I start with 1 tourniquet and 1 bandage. But technically we should probably start with absolutely nothing because you could pull that off too. Oh dude, these fucking bullets, 70 penetration. Gotta find a Mosin or something. Yeah, like hardcore is whatever you want it to be. Hardcore is just you knowingly making the game a bit more difficult in a few ways. And I think we kind of do that when we play the game anyways, just for fun. Yeah, I can tell the audio is a little bit weird. No, you're good, Med. Some people freak out over this D-cleaner, but I don't know why. I don't seem to need it yet for anything. It's gotta be for something though. Yeah. 10 really good bullets. Ten shots. Ooh, green flare. So that's cool and all. Let's just pretend that I didn't bring one. So at any point in the marathon mode, if we're like, if we really want to get out of here, we have such good stuff, we can use the flare to extract. So let's just allow us to use that one. Liking the Tarkov snow? Yes and no. I really love it. I want it to always be a thing for at least a few months at the end of the year. But, you know, sometimes it is very easy to see people and get seen, and it also can look like a flashbang, like way too bright and white. I still really like it though. Okay, let's not go that way. Let's go around back again. It is nice, it's just with how bad some of the spawns are, if it's not really foggy or really dark, then like shoreline spawns with snow are just... you don't even have to try. You're gonna see people out there running around. It's not always too bright, it's just certain points of the day where the sun is hitting it just right. It's like a flashbang. It looks really nice at nighttime. And it really makes it so you don't have to wear night vision. What the fuck was that? Oh, God. That sounded like an impact grenade, but I didn't hear anything else leading up to it. Somebody said our audio might be busted after that, the big lag spike, so I'm starting to wonder. Could that have been the noob tube from the boss over there? So I think we did hear the boss's sniper squad up on the rooftop. I think it's time to go. Yeah, the problem is our exit to go is where the grenade went off. It's this way. And we got another lag spike. Yeah, okay, forget those bullets. We just need to go to the extract. No, You know what I should do? You know what a true Tarkov player should do is fucking sit in a hiding spot like right here for like 15 minutes. That's what a true Tarkov player would do. But us, let's just do it for like 1 minute. We'll see if it's a player trying to get an easy grenade kill. Okay, let's also get some extra ammo going. Might as well top off our food and water. I think it could have been an AI. Oh my god, that is not a fucking AI. I am out in the middle of some fucking streetlights too. Dude, it almost does feel like a cultist, but I don't think the cultists are on this map. By streets light. Dude, you didn't see the fucking tracer go past my head? I don't know, do we run to the transit or do we wait? This might be our only chance to get out of here if I just try to transit right now. Before some freaking squad assembles upon us and surrounds us. I think we gotta go. Hacker? What do you mean hack, dude? We have no reason to think this guy's a hacker yet. Back out. Well. Deliver that shit. I don't want to think about it right now. Let's get hide. I don't think it's a hack. What somebody said is we had a really nasty bug that took out my audio, and that's a known bug that is actually taking out a bunch of audio thereafter. So like you won't hear certain footsteps if you have a certain nasty bug. So for all we know, that guy was thunder stomping around before that grenade and we didn't even hear it, you know? That guy didn't hit a single shot. Yeah, and that too. I mean, I think some hackers do try to make you think they're legit. Like maybe they won't have a super obvious entry, but yeah, that guy didn't even hit us. Okay, let's see how long this transit takes. I think we're heading to interchange. That bug is more common on streets. Well, I heard you have to restart the whole game. Do you think just transiting is going to fix it? Or maybe I should Control-Alt-Delete as soon as we get in to like a hiding spot or something? Aw, dude, PT Laser, thank you so much for the 12 months. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. But I know someone that went through that, and they make the most of just having one. I read it to myself, dude, and I hope all the best for you. And like I said, I do know someone that had to lose one, but they were still like very, very functional with just one, dude. Thank you so much for the support. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Let me know how it goes. And thanks for supporting me for so damn long, allowing me to do this, man. I hope the healing process goes good. And Orbits, thanks for the 2 months. And yeah, you don't know. Wait and see what they say. You know, so weigh out all the options. And dude, Dexon, thanks for the gifted sub bomb as well. Check and see if you're getting the emotes thanks to Dex. You think it does fix when you leave raid? Alright. Yeah, Laser, I'm sorry, man. Well, here, let's take a minute and let's prepare for the next one. Alright, we're still loading. So one of the raids was like, or one of the queues was like 6 minutes long, the other one was only like 3. I'm hoping the interchange is on the short side. If not, we'll probably just go back to playing maps like customs that are a little bit quicker. Yo, what's up, Dookie? And Zygoated, we got Zach, Sour, Reef. Thanks all you guys for coming in.
Scavs here?
No
No
way.
way, man.
It's still dark out. Uh-oh. Well, at this rate, we might be on a dark customs as well, and have a chance to see the cultists. Man, this is why we should do the 0 to hero with a pistol and a flashlight. Just in case we get a night raid, at least it looks like some kind of detective thriller movie, with how sweet the flashlight looks in the darkness with the snow. This type of shit. Nighttime customs. Man, if I can only pick one thing to do in my free time, it might be nighttime customs stronghold. Because you're either going to see the cult, the goons, or Rashala, or some players, you know. It's like stronghold is always active. Check the new area. Yeah, so it's pitch black and I have no idea how to get to the new areas. And I think I've already seen them once, but I don't know how to get to them. Hold on, before we go up there, let's see what we can do on interchange. Nice, kill 6 scavs and locate the stores. That's whatever. Let's pass the border wall. Okay, so from here, where's the newest, coolest spot? Should I go in the basement looking for Tagilla's hideout, or should I stay on the outskirts, going left or right side? Close to it's on the other side of the wall, past the tracks. Okay, so not the one that's like way out there. Maybe just like a nice little camp out in the woods here, on the outskirts. It's way out there. To the right by the Emercom exit. Can't even see this guy. You mad at us or somebody else, I wonder? Hunter or AKS? Okay, so you're saying behind the wall this way takes you to the main, or the biggest new outdoor expansion. Yeah, I think I'd rather do it when I can actually see stuff. Oh my god! I shouldn't have been sprinting, I guess. Fuck me. Okay, they were probably set up at that expansion looking back. Okay, Look, well, let's cheat a little bit. Let's cheat a little bit. Let's start on that map again, or let's queue right back in interchange, but this time with a pistol and a flashlight, so we can actually see a little bit better in the darkness here. No, it's my bad. I know, but like we shouldn't be going to a spot like that a little bit late, you know, because clearly someone is going to be at the new spot checking that shit out right after spawn. Nikita's ballsack has killed us with 167 hours. You know what? I don't think it really mattered what the fuck we were doing back there. I think we were going to die. So let's not put any wasted breath into the death speech right now, okay? Let's save that one for the next good fight that we have. But dude, Brian Burrow, thanks for the 10 gifted subs, man. I hope you're enjoying your night. I hope you're enjoying the streams, dude, and get your money's worth. That's a lot of subs. And we got Anonymous again, whoever you are. Thanks for the gifted sub badge. Dude, thanks for all the gifts going out tonight. You guys are insane. I think there's this like Twitch discount thing where I can turn on like a certain discount and it expires at the end of the month. And I really should have fucking turned that on for you guys today. That's my bad. I think I only have like 1 or 2 opportunities to turn it on before it expires at the end of December. So I feel bad turning on a discount and being like, oh, hey guys, here's discounts on subs. But thank you so much for doing it even without that discount, man. Whoever you are, Anonymous. Thanks for the mega hookup again. I might just turn it on next stream or the stream after just to use it up though. You guys don't have to do anything with it if it is on. It's just there in the background. But dude, I don't know how to thank you guys. Anonymous and Brian, thanks again for all the huge support tonight. And we got Kabasi, was it Stevens, and True Shadow. Thanks for coming in as well. Okay, at least we got a lunchbox and a nice little horse statue. Alright, so we're allowed to cheat a little bit. Since we maybe just got killed by a cheater. Let's have the green flare, 1 CMS Surger Kit use, and we're allowed to get a pistol with a flashlight. And I think let's go real basic here. Something like an actual budget player would do. And just get an MP. You know what, maybe even trade up for the MP to make it cheaper than that. 13,988 versus 13,816. Alright, whatever, same deal. E226, I feel like you're more likely to buy one of these. I'm talking like the players that don't even have any USD, they're so new to the game. Alright, we could put one in the chamber, but just to see that intro animation, let's go just a mag. And let's also get a flashlight on this thing. Where's the old trusty X400? $103, Jesus. Okay, buddy, no one's got money for a flashlight. Hey, you get this exact model from a scav run, alright, dickhead? I don't want to hear that shit. This was all pre-made, okay? I thought about this a long time ago. We're doing the scav pistol. $350 IRL? Nah, I mean this thing IRL is probably like $100. I don't know though. Okay, we're gonna start with 1 bandage and 1 tourniquet again. I like 400. Oh, really? Is it like $400? Let me see this thing. Oh, because it's a surefire. Okay, the alternative though, the knockoff of surefire, is probably $100. Not even. Oh, really? The cheap, the shittier version is still like 200. All right, that's all we can use. Balaclava, pistol, basic band-aids. That's it. Let's go back in. Streamlight can get you there for 150. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Streamlights you can get for 100 or 150 bucks, I think. Dude, Anonymous with another batch of subs. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. We got Psycho, Mike, and George. We got Rev and Lexo. Check and see from the list, getting hooked up with all the emotes. Yeah, Merry Christmas, I guess. Merry Christmas, Anonymous. Thank you, dude. Let me fill up my drink during the load time here. Let's get into it in hopefully just a couple of minutes. Hopefully we've got a short queue here. Before I go, yeah, I mean, Kent, you don't have to commit to a full PvE mode. You can actually just play offline mode. So, like, you can get an online map up while you just do an offline raid. Like, as you're queuing in, you can just say, no, turn off offline, or turn offline on for this raid, and you can determine if the bots are on, or the bosses spawn. And if you want to get warmed up, you can have, like, a shit ton of bots, and make them go tagged and cursed. So they know where you are, and they're constantly running after you. Or if you just want to learn the extract, you can turn all the enemies and the bots off, and just walk around. You know, so I would advise to just go in blind, and, like, let it be mysterious, but when it really comes down to learning at least one extract on each map, I'd say most people at some point in their Tarkov career open up an online map, they go into offline mode, and they at least find the main extract on each side of the map. So like on customs, if you spawn by the bridge, you know you have to leave on the other side. If you spawn on the other side by like the big oil drums, then you know you have to cross the bridge to extract, you know, usually, but there are some exceptions where there's extracts in the middle of the map under certain circumstances, if you have money or if you have a flare or special codes and stuff, but yeah, for the most part, I would say no offline to maps okay though. Well, BKL, some people are going to play enough online and be like, okay, that was a really cool, immersive, intense experience, but next time my backpack is full, I'd really like to be able to go to the extract when there's only 10 minutes left in the raid. Because, dude, they removed the, they reduced the raid times by like 5 minutes, and it really, you can feel it. It kind of sucks. So on top of somebody being totally lost and new, they're already dealing with like fucking 30-minute raids. Like, I'd say, you know, you're gonna do that until you get frustrated that you just lost a kit because of it, and then go look online and find that extract on the map, I'd say. But yeah, if you want to be a true freaking hardcore Tarkover, you can just waltz around and hope you get really lucky finding the extract. But are most people doing that? No. Most people are glued to the fucking Tarkov wiki and the online maps, and those are the people you're up against. So, you know, definitely play mysterious for as long as you feel, but don't feel bad about using the maps eventually. Alright, hold on, let me fill up my water. Alright, I'm back. Okay, we're currently in a 5-minute queue, so maybe the 5-minute queues are just a thing across the board tonight? Like, Ground Zero, Streets, and Interchange are all 5 minutes. I wonder if Customs is any better? I guess we'll do that after this one. Yeah, and that's the truth as well, BKL, is like, I was actually glued to a map when I sat down and finally decided that I wanted to learn Streets. When I was starting to play Tarkov off-stream with my buddies a little bit, I would always have the map up. Because on the scav runs, we would spawn far away from each other. And I was like, okay, I don't know how to get to you type of thing. And also, it did kind of feel like I would never learn Streets unless I sat there and really studied a map. And it would have been cool to find an in-game map, but I don't know if there is one, so I just eventually cracked and looked it up online. But yeah, now that I've spent those few weeks playing with my buddies, doing Streets, that was months or like years ago now. God, it doesn't feel like years ago. Maybe like 1.5 years ago or something, I did the Streets thing for the first time. Now I feel like I do know the map pretty well. Like I almost have it memorized. Sometimes I get lost a little bit, but for the most part I got it, you know. And that's only because I was using the external online map. What's up, Espion? Golzy, you've got Heroes, Oyster, thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's crazy that you played way back when you could keep gear from offline mode. And yeah, I didn't play that early. I was a tiny bit late to the Tarkov party. Not much, but just a little bit late. What does the in-game memory stat do? I'm trying to remember. There was a time when I was so annoyed at the fact that people boost their skills right after a wipe that I decided not to put any focus at all into the skills because I thought it was total bullshit. So yeah, what does memory do? I don't even know. I really don't know what any of the stats do because of the dark side of it. Boosters. And I also had to accept that if I swap to a standard account at any given time, then I gotta deal with default stats again.
Okay, we got bears. Now we got goddamn scabs.
Okay, where are we at this time? About to get railed by some 150-hour kid or what? Horrible spawn. I mean, all the spawns in this game are horrible. Not on every map, but on some maps they're all pretty bad spawns. Horrible spawns, it's coming. Hey, I'll just hide in the fucking trash pile here for like 26 minutes while I pull up a YouTube video. Oh. Shit. Let's go down to the basement and just think about life for a little bit. And it looks so good with the flashlight, but I also know how bad the spawn is, so I really shouldn't use it. But you gotta admit, the game looks so freaking nice with the flashlight. Looks like we're some kind of detective on the scene. And in a way, I think you are. You know, you are the Tarkov detective figuring out all this shit, especially with the labyrinth. That was like a whole crime scene. Oh. Oh shit, am I tagged and cursed?
Free!
I'm definitely tagged and cursed, I forgot about that.
Damn, Ivies.
What's this dickhead doing? Oh, no, no, no! Get behind the fucking wall, dude. This guy's dangerous. We gotta get away from him. I don't want to waste all my bullets on scavs. Put the fucking flashlight on, dude. Oh, get fucking dropped, son. Damn it, we got no meds, so. I was already leaving at the extract over there. Ooh, that's what I needed. Oh, no, 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 no. Why is it going over there? Guy in the basement. Guy in the basement.
Cease fire! Hold your fire. Over here!
No way! Dude, these fucking spawns are horrendous, man. He's already... There's just 3 dudes just rushing up on us from all angles out there. Ah, it's not even... Like, it wasn't close to my spawn. I ran quite a ways to get there, but man, it's just so congested all the time in the spawns. It's just... It's too much. And it's so good that you can hear suppressors now, but people just come swarming. Anytime they hear a suppress shot, it's like just guaranteed third party. Even though I wasn't even shooting suppress, so it's even more obvious, you know. But dude, Parker, thanks for the 2-month sub, and Creeker as well. Thanks for the 19 months. Yeah, they're playing aggressive. And this thing, a lot, like, we're not running night vision because we're doing the 0 to hero, but I'm always surprised when we get ran down by somebody that's like extremely confident, but they have no night vision on, and it's pitch black. So it's like, okay, how the fuck? Like, you must be able to see some shit. Dude, I think I missed another batch of anonymous subs. Dude, I can't keep up with you at this point, however many you're at. Thanks again for all the gifted subs, anonymous. No, it's not pitch black. It's very easy to see with all the lights on interchange and the snow, but still, like, dude, I'll be in like a pitch black woods raid and you'll get killed by some dude without nods on. And it's just like, okay. Yeah, that's a problem, Sours. Like, it's almost normalized to abuse NVIDIA control panel now that it's like almost guaranteed that a lot of people are doing it. Alright, at least we got the basic meds. Because like you know, and you wouldn't be so ballsy and confident at nighttime, like rushing up half the time unless you had the fucking best night vision in the game and like a team of 4 behind you. But instead they're just running around carefree, you know. Okay, let's do that again, but maybe we do a true 0 to hero. Or no, let's just do a pistol that I already have. We don't have any downtime here. Let's just do a USP with 1 extra mag. We're just overly confident. Yeah, but being able to see in the darkness allows you to be overconfident. You know, confidence I think comes with vision of your surroundings. Repair it, yes, I think we can't repair it. It's down to 82. Thing is ready to die on us, so let's get out. Or let's use it up. Thanks for that brand new Prime sub, dude. I hope you're enjoying your stay. Be sure to jump in the Discord and check out the emotes. Yeah, well, Potato, that's the thing. Tarkov is supposed to be a very dark and uncomfortable game sometimes. At least on every map, there's a certain area that they want to be dark and uncomfortable. And there are good hiding spots, as there should be, you know? But I think there was such a phase of people bitching and being like, dude, Nikita, fucking, I can't see anything. Fucking, I'm gonna quit your game, dude, unless you fit. You know, it's like, you probably hear enough of that stuff, and maybe they were coerced to allow everyone, even people that have vision issues and people that have crappy monitors, they're trying to appease everyone and be like, alright, we're gonna allow you guys to customize the view of the game and the colors and the brightness and all this shit because there's clearly a demand for it. But it's like, it did kind of fucking, it opened the doors for it to feel a little bit more normalized for people to try to tweak settings in a way to see as easy, or see people as easy as possible in every environment. Whether you're using night vision or you're on interchange and there's certain lighting conditions, like some people have a preset for each different map just so they can try to see people as easy as possible. You know, it's like, I don't do that. Like, I want the game to be dark and mysterious, and like some areas are dangerous, you know, like why the fuck do we have to make it easy mode 24/7? It's not an arena deathmatch, you know? So it's like, it's kind of on the devs, but it's also on the player base that they're always trying to get the easiest way. They're always trying to take the easiest route and the shortcuts, you know. But that's the thing, they tilt. The 1 second they get killed by some quote-unquote rat that's sitting in a shadow in the corner, you know, it's like, that's it for them. They just think, oh, this is fucking too, I gotta do something, this is crazy. Yeah, Kat, I was thinking about how would night vision be in a third-person game like Ark. Like, it would be kind of sick to have night vision in Ark and like a pitch-black snow map. But then again, like, I don't know, third-person and night vision just don't really go... You could pull it off easy, just tilt or tint the screen, but... I don't know. It's just not as cool, I guess. Yeah, they could easily do it though. Just put an animation in. It would be sick to actually see the night vision go up and down. I'm sure people would love it. Just tint the color of your view and limit the darkness around the edges and stuff. Because I think obviously there's night vision in like Splinter Cell and probably Hitman, and those are third-person games. It helps me because you're kind of blind. You're right. Oh, you mean the customization with post effects helps you because your vision is kind of messed up. Yeah. That's the thing, there's a lot of people that need to be able to customize it, and then there's others that are just trying to make it as easy as possible to kill people. Instead of getting into those like really immersive, scary moments that the game is all about. Yeah, logistic, and some of that is really bad timing. Others is like after a wipe, there's certain bad periods where the queue times are really, really bad. And I said we weren't going to do this map again because it did take like 6 minutes to get into, and then I was like, we died in the fucking spawn zone. So I figured let's at least see the map again. But no, you're right, dude. I was saying that it's totally unacceptable if you're having like over 5-minute wait times and then a possible like 2-minute raid because of how arguably bad the spawn zones can be, you know? So I truly think it is unacceptable, dude, but I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt and say, alright, I'm playing on East Coast servers at 5:30 in the morning. And maybe I should pick some other maps that are quicker. For some reason, maybe these maps are slow. I don't know why. Are they the most popular questing maps right now? Are they the most dead maps right now? I don't know what the answer is, dude, but... Yeah, after this, we'll try to get into a quicker queue. Okay, we're finally getting to this one. I think it was like 4.5 minutes.
Other guys saw bears in this area.
Nemu, he just did a little like friendly tweet about it, and I mentioned it on Twitter again. A lot of people were mentioning it though, how bad like the shoreline spawns are, so he knows. He's definitely aware of it. And there's only so much they can do. I just think that, you know, they could definitely go through and maybe make a few improvements. They're not going to fix the problem, but I bet they could tweak it a little bit. Yeah, like since, I mean, so much has changed in years. Oh, I just saw a guy down there. Let's just try to get inside. Like, so much has changed that I don't see why it seems unreasonable for them to just do a little pass on the spawns. Freshen them up a bit, tweak them up a bit, add more possibilities or whatever, presets. Because it has been years with the same spawns, I think. And I'm talking like, maybe not this, but little stuff like this. Like spawning right here. Anything. You know what I mean? Like, any difference would be better than the spawn fights. There's some weird ass spot. Like anything like, you know, just a few new spots. Come on. Big Red, yeah, well, Phil, and that's the other thing that you have to accept about extraction shooters is like the random spawn is part of the game. There's all these variables, like you might just get fucked, and part of that is if you get a good or bad spawn. And it feels really cool when you once in a while get that really good spawn where you're like right next to a boss or right next to a quest that you want to do, and you're like, wow, I got that rare spawn, this is sick. So I'm not trying to take those out. Some people think that they can't change the spawns, otherwise you're going to be way too close to the best point of interest. You're going to be right next to the best loot. Or you're going to be like camping the best spot just waiting for free kills, you know? But as long as that you're not getting that best spawn every single raid, that we just have to accept that, you know, some people get them, some people don't. But bottom line is the majority of the spawns on the big maps are just too close and too congested anyway. So it's just they need revised, I think. Nah, we're not doing the Val tonight. We're just doing some 0 to heroes. I always go USEC so we can actually communicate with people.
Go, go, I'm covering!
If you want to team up, I think the USEC has the best lines. Oh, I thought you were saying like the new Val. Everyone's talking about the Val new mod 4 that's like insanely easy to get kills with. No, I don't play Valorant. I tried it once, but it's not really my cup of tea. I prefer Counter-Strike. Just something about the look of Valorant. It's like a little bit too cartoony anime style for me. But it was very smooth to shoot people in. Felt good. Ooh. Flare gun. Hitting the hunk runs? No, but I thought about the hunk runs today. I'm gonna make sure that they're all installed and ready to go for one of these nights. We gotta get ready for Resident Evil 9.
That's more like it. Stop!
There should be a grenade box over there. Nice. MC maybe? Where's that a scav? I think that's a scav. Oh my god. This guy's crouching in the corner, I can see him. So one is stuck behind the ramp and the other one's back there by the forklift. Right there. Oh, this is just a scav over here, I think. Scav just bleed out. This is trouble. Oh, I could have sworn there's a PMC in here.
Кепка ебаная! Ебать кипарика!
Freeze!
The Louis Peton. This guy was pimped. Fucking alarm, dude. Somebody turn that thing off.
Вон он, блядь, ебашь его!
Hey, where are you, buddy?
Куда он проебался-то? Ебаный ниндзя!
The fuck? What is this chaos?
Enemy killed.
Nice. Dude, why is this gun golden again? What's so special about it? Alright, we gotta get away from this alarm. Holy crap, dude. We just need to take this loadout straight into customs, and we could kill the cultists with it. That'd be so sick. Let's think though. How do I get out of here to my side of things? Oh, do we need food and water? That might be an issue. We got water, but no food. I don't know, do we commit to the basement and explore Tigilla's hangout like he was probably going to do, or do we transit to customs to try to continue marathon with a full kit? Customs, yeah, I think if we're playing for real, it's the customs thing, but it's, yeah, it's a good loadout for transits. And we can always come back here. But we did wait in a 5-minute queue. Okay, there's a lot of good or new stuff to see outside. I just gotta get back out there. And this alarm is such a deterrent. Thank you. What's the fastest way to railway? So Killa could be upstairs, and then Tigilla could be in the basement. Oh shit. That might be something boss related over that way. Oh, actually, you know, that may also be equally dangerous. Wait a minute, is this railway? I think we're good to leave out this way. Flare extract. Next patch, transit boss. Oh, wait a minute, we're not going to freaking railway, dude. We're doing to transit to customs, which is in a corner of the map. Is it still in this corner though? All the way? Yeah, I think it's all the way in that corner, right? Or is it far left? No, it's this left. It's past the ultra sign. It's... Yeah, at this rate it might not be dark on customs, but that's okay. We still got a gun that could kill bosses. And that's pretty big for marathon mode. That might be a dead juice monkey. This is probably a scav. Definitely a scav, let's let him pass. Or I'm still tagged and cursed, aren't I? Oh, he's actually respecting no tagged and cursed, maybe because I picked gear up. Maybe it updated. Oh, we're gonna lag spike. Still need to find food. When you kill a PMC, it gets removed. Are you sure about that? So walking through is just so risky now with that expansion. The transit has a lot of loot near it now. Okay. And it looks so good out. Gotta get at least one shot of the snow. Don't kill me. Really, Reno? Okay, gotcha. I started to think, or wonder if like maybe the first wave of scavs are tagged and cursed on you, but once the second wave spawns in, you're not tagged anymore. But your idea is probably a better one. According to the wiki, equipping gear in raid will remove tagged and cursed. Oh, okay, so equipping enough gear does remove it now. Gotcha. Go, what are you talking about? OneDrive? What's OneDrive? Do we have any money for this extra? No, we don't. We don't have any transit money. Oh, my screenshot saved to OneDrive. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there could be a fucking camper out here. Oh yeah, this place is sweet now. Ooh, fresh surgery kit. It's big. Wait, 2 surgery kits. Well, for the sake of this, we don't really need the green flare right now. But for the sake of marathon mode. Nice, we got food. Let's try to get food and water here. Oh, so clutch. Yeah, I probably don't need that many painkillers. Let's see how good this guy's armor is. Well, 5 plates. Yeah, you said 45 went through it, but I'm pretty sure I lucked out, dude, and look what I had loaded in. I had 45 AP with 38 penetration. Dude, I had no idea I had 38 penetration, though. That's the only reason this happened. Is because I accidentally brought in, like, a really sick bullet. I mean, I didn't accidentally. Like, I knew what I was doing when I bought that second mag, but I didn't know it was 38 penetration. I thought it was, like, 25. So, yeah, the 0 to hero on a little bit of steroids. Like the actual armor tiers it goes through, though. Oh, right. So once it hits 5, it's very low. The face or the visor only goes to 4. So level 4 high. Nice. Shot him in the ear anyway. Yeah, it took off 4 points off his helmet though, or his visor. Okay, it'd be nice to get extra ammo for this thing. Better check this one. Looks very similar to the first one. Okay, where's this transit at? Oh, right there. Oh. Oh. Oh! No way, I actually got a marquee. What is this one? RBBK Federal... Oh, it's the reserve one. That's gotta be a good one, right? Maybe a chance of some good stuff inside. Like cases and such. Now, what if we could maybe transit all the way to reserve right now and then use it? That'd be so sick. That's the plan right now. We gotta make it happen. Dude, look how good this shit looks. I really shouldn't be taking snapshots, but just the snow, the aesthetic to these night raids, dude, just looks so fucking good out here.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Gotta get some better picks, but just to... We gotta come back here later and actually take some good ones. Yeah, it's interchange. MP rounds. Alright, let's have our dinner while we overwatch. I'm eating like 40 grand right here, but it's okay. Yeah, winter change. You can go customs to reserve. Right. Well, what is the proper order though? If we're talking the true marathon mode that they added back in the day. I think it goes customs to woods. I mean, we could break the rule. But the truth is, dude, the march room is cool, but the spawns on reserve are horrendous. So we might just want to trust the process and get there eventually. Oh, factory and then woods from customs. Yeah, Trick, I've been to the new underground where Tagilla likes to hang out, but I haven't really had the place to myself yet. I haven't killed the boss down there yet. But yeah, I heard the loot's really good. Okay, we didn't get money to do any transits, or any transfers back to base. Which is too bad.
Nice.
We got some food, water, got a good loadout. We got a good chance here. I'm pretty lucky with that guy. Yo, Murphy, thanks for giving that sub to Mad Dog. Yeah, so there might have been another PMC body. It felt like that dude engaged another PMC, but it turned out to probably just be a scab that I was throwing grenades at. And then he was confused just enough that we got lucky to flank him and shoot him on the side of the head. But again, dude, thanks for hooking up Mad Dog with that gifted sub. We had Schnookums. I was at Rain UK. Rake1, thanks for coming in. Yeah, Trick, I think it's fairly new that Tagilla spawns in the basement. I guess he's technically Killa's brother, so they hang out. Or like now in Labyrinth, they come as a pair as well, you know. Which makes me wonder if they might have done an event in the past, but it'd be kind of cool to occasionally see Killa show up on Factory. Just like a super rare chance that he shows up with Tagilla. It's a knife. Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for the kind words. We're looking kind of beefy. Does he not? No. Factory's only Tagilla. I don't think Killa ever shows up unless they did an event with him back in the day. Alright, so MP7s are back up. Decent sized bag. We got level 5 armor, level 4 face. And this gun is sweet, but the ammo goes by real quick. So we gotta try to find some 9x39s. Do we have an ETA for the event yet? No, I'm not sure. Nikita posted a hint about it on his Twitter. Like a house with some light coming through the windows, but I don't know anything else about it. Here, 1 second, while we're still loading. Alright, I'm back. We're still loading. Yo, King Alex, thanks for joining up, dude. We had Gulzy coming in, Butch. Good to see some new names. The Crab Tonio. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Start to your weekend at least. Oh yeah, so speaking of that, I do have to finish some early, or some last minute Christmas shopping kinda early tomorrow. So we've already been on for 8 hours. I shouldn't be on too much longer after we finish this one marathon attempt. So let's try to get as far as we can on marathon. Try to complete it if possible, and then if not, we'll just do like 1 or 2 attempts to hunt down the cultists or the goons. Because I think they might be on customs, and that might be a nice double whammy to do like nighttime customs. And then after that, I should probably go to sleep because we're going to do some shopping tomorrow. You see a lawsuit against Spectrum? No, but I'm definitely interested, Shadowin. What's the lawsuit about? Inconsistent upload speed? I mean, to be fair, it's been pretty good ever since I got my issue fixed after the move, but Spectrum has always been spotty. That was about a 3.5 minute queue. Transition, rather.
Okay, we got bears. Now we got goddamn scabs.
Damn, alright, so it's too bright for cultists, I bet, but could be the goons over here. Shit, I can't remember where the transit is, though. Transit to factory or reserve. I actually do know where the reserve transit is. We could scratch the real, marathon path and just do reserve. Oh, the one for factory is the one at old gas station. I just remembered that. Yeah, let's try to do the whole thing. I know where it's at. It looks so nice out. Oh fuck, that door's already open. That's not a good sign. Just want to get to a safe spot and chill for a little bit. Oh. Scav. Ooh, MP7 mag. .40 penetration. Sounds like a scav at first, but it seems kind of bulky like a player now. Okay, so right now we're kind of stable on food, water, and meds. However, we're kind of on the low side for heals. We only got 328 heals. That's not really good enough. It's so weird that we just heard a couple of shots and then dead silence. Yep. This guy was just being dead silent out there. Can we grab this gun without getting fucking blasted though is the question. Private jerking it. More ammo for us is a rare find.
Hold it!
Пацаны, чё у вас?
Okay, let's think. What kind of ammo does this guy have in his gun? The fuck's this guy been up to? What's even good out of that stuff? Probably nothing for us at the moment. Bunch of tracer rounds and a little bit of PP. Probably not worth using right now. However, we should take one mag just in case. And how good is his armor? Let's see. Level 4. This guy's stuff's kind of shit. Reserve, it's probably good. Get ammo, yeah. What else is coming up? True. Even though it's shitty ammo, it's still good. Yes, that's my break. Oh yeah, 85 durability. I could just put the optic on the other one, but we wouldn't have that front piece. And we're going to have to use the flashlight eventually. Whereas this one does have a flashlight, but has shitty bullets. Lots of trade-offs. Let's just get a little bit more ammo, that's all. Oh no, we got 43 right there. We got PP rounds, we're good. Yeah, we're good, we're good. We're gonna trust it. Take those and drink this. Is this game gonna help you acquire females? Well, no. Well, see, yes, but no. I mean, you're gonna have less time to think about stuff like that. But Tarkov is going to turn you into more of a man after you go through the experience. What the hell was that? Scav. True, yeah, you'll be able to deal with the breakup much better once you go through the pain of Tarkov. Alright, we shouldn't be doing this. What the fuck? Oh, there goes all my ammo. Gonna be doing this on the 0 to hero. But we got to.
Piece of shit!
I got no nades. You kidding me? Oh my fucking god, I should be dead. Took so long to reload that shit.
Stop hiding! Enemy down.
Oh, he's got it. He's got the new gun. Shit. 500 euros. There we go. What are we doing? What are we doing? Might need that flashlight, or no? Let's see. Does he have good bullets? Yes. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Very damaged. What's very damaged? Oh, his gun. Oh, why is it so damaged? What a piece of shit. Oh, that sucks, dude. No. That's such a buzzkill. What would you guys do? Alright, at this rate we're gonna be out of bullets, so we need to take the good gun. We have to take the good gun, because we're gonna run out of bullets. Oops, I could use that buttstock. Where the hell did it go? No, it's not letting me take it. Oh my god, what about the other buttstock now? Okay, let's not fuck around with stocks. Well, at least we got to see it. Man. Okay, what about Rochelle's bodyguards? What should we be doing here? Fewer than half, fewer than half. Need to get one full mag for this thing. Can I put that on? No, I can't. He's got shit bullets. I'm kind of relieved with that, so we don't have to mess with him. Okay, once again, we don't really care about money. We just care about survival on this run, so I can make some sacrifices. Let me think. Debbie's coming.
Блять, тут нашего завалили!
Stop!
I save this for bosses. I think we gotta leave one of those bodyguards outside. No, Oyster, all the voices are F1 through F12. Where's the 545? It's got 68 out of 81 durability. The lowest point of the whole night.
Hold it!
Чё ты там базаришь, а? Сюда подошёл на?
That sniper, man. I know where he is, that fucker. Alright, we can't do any more looting, we gotta go. I've looted bodyguards 100 times in the past. This is a big, big time player we gotta deal with up here. Come on, do it again. I'm pretty sure he's in that window, but he's just not sticking his head out like a good sniper. I mean, we just gotta go transit a little gas. I think we just go. And I took the flashlight off this gun, didn't I?
Come out!
Вали хуесоса! Козлы зацепили меня!
Yeah, we need to leave. Like yesterday.
Вон он, блядь, вон он, ебать его!
It's good to get that PP ammo in. Actually, no, the other guy's got BT ammo, doesn't he? Okay, problem is if we looted these bodyguards, we would have like infinite ammo and infinite grenades for the rest of the run. But we're under sniper fire right now, so I don't think we should do that. We're gonna have like one mag left for the VSS. scav in here. Let's leave him as a decoy. Oh, of course we're getting lag spikes right now. Anonymous just gifting a million subs like it's nothing. Is he still going? Oh my god, dude. Anonymous, whoever you are, man. You have given way too many subs. I really hope you're getting your money's worth, dude. I would love to know what your name in the chat is so I could thank you properly, but I respect your privacy as well. Thank you so much for another batch of gifted subs. Oh my god, we're fucking dead. No! Dude, I was as ready as I could have been. I wasn't distracted. I was ready, but I just fucked it up. I saw him and everything. I was committing to it. Fuck! Okay, hey, at least we got the reserve key. Let's finish with like either one check of the reserve room or one check of the cultists, depending on what time it is here. If it's nighttime, let's do cultist chase. If it's daytime, then let's try reserve. But dudes, it is getting close to the end. It's perfect timing that we died right at the 8-hour mark, so I should call it on that note. That was a sweet attempt. That was a lot of fun doing marathon mode again. But let's finish off with maybe a quick cultist hunt. Or maybe that march room, because it could hook us up with some goodies. Whoa, I thought that was like a bodyguard name, but no, it's definitely a PMC. Oh, so that showed all the kills from different maps, didn't it? Or yeah, it's got the interchange guy on there too. Oh, that was sweet. Or that first kill was sweet at least, and we got the marquee, so that's a win. We had Cleaner AFK, thanks to the half-year subbing, and Anonymous, I don't know if it's another 5, 10, like another 25 gifted subs going out. Check and see if you're one of them getting hooked up thanks to Anonymous with all the support. Fuck, that was probably the guy that was sniping at us. I should have expected that he would do that flank. But it kind of seemed like he was going to be maybe sitting up there sniping forever. Yo, graphics, dude, what is going on with that? We got 25 gifted subs going out from Graphics Inc. as well. Massive support of the channel. That's over 450 subs from this guy total. Thanks a lot for that, dude. Hope you have a good Christmas. Hope you have a good weekend. Hopefully we can get a couple more good raids in before bed. Alright, let's see. We haven't done any scav runs, but it's late. I don't want to risk doing a super slow scav run, so let's go right back in. Let's see how much this is worth on the flea. Man, you guys are making me sweat. I don't know how to handle all the gifted subs. It's too much, guys. Dude, the marquee's 3.2 mil for the full one. Probably not going to sell it, but at least we know it's a good one. That's insane support. It's good to see you back in here, dude. Alright, so we almost got enough euros for another item case. Let's see how much we're missing here. Thanks to that 500. We just need like another 4,000. 3.3. Okay, let's see. Is it dark enough for the cultists? It definitely is. Alright, let's finish with a nighttime customs or nighttime reserve, but I don't think we can see the cult on reserve, can we? Let's try to burn through anything we have in insurance. Oh shit, here we go. Okay, I'd like to start with the blue night vision if we have them. Or let me see, can we just get the good nods now? We can get those for one thing of moonshine. I know I have the blue nods around here somewhere, I just can't find them. Oh, they're there. Okay, do I have any masks? All my shit is so messy right now, that's my bad. I can't remember where I have things. Use the search function. Yeah, so if the item is attached to another item, I don't think the search function grabs it. Right, so if like the night vision was on top of a helmet, I don't think it would pick it up. It's all good, this is what I was looking for. It's a chest rig. Now we should probably get 3 nades if we're looking for the cultists. Okay, so customs, we are bringing in some keys. We also have a quest on customs. Okay, we got enough money for the car, we got the flare, now we just need a decent gun. Obviously we got all these NLs, but is there something that's gonna free up a lot of space? Might as well burn through this thing that's an insurance. Oh, actually, what do we have from the BTR? Not gonna use the SR2. No marquee. Well, the marquee's for reserve, and the cult does not spawn on reserve. So yeah, I mean, what do you think? We might go there and find like an ammo case and a key tool. I'm trying to think of what the best items could be though. Maybe like a labs key card or something. Yeah, let's just use this one. Already modded out a little bit from the labyrinth. Got good ammo, BS. We got so many 60-round mags, might as well do that. Probably good enough. Probably not going to be doing too much mag packing, so let's bring in just some PPs. Cult is 30% on woods, 25 customs, yeah. But I like doing it on customs even though woods is higher, because not only do you have the chance of seeing the cult on customs, but you can easily see Reshala, the goons, or some players. Whereas on woods it could just be like an overall quiet raid, unless you go for Sturman or something. But yeah, I love woods. I could just play woods all day. Yeah, we already did that, Merc. I don't want to. I shouldn't show you this, dude, but I don't know how we got them all. Let me just show you. Look at that. How the fuck do we get that many 60-rounders? I don't know. I don't remember, but we did. I think killing Tagilla, doing Labyrinth, and then doing some other bosses. Okay, is that good enough? Need food and water. Alright, that should be good. Let's roll. Let's make sure that this gun has a flashlight on it. I think it does. Yeah. No graphics. I haven't tried Icarus. I know that's from the guy that made DayZ, right? Dean Hall made Icarus. I remember when I first saw it come out, I was a little bit disappointed that it seemed like there was no PvP. It was more of like an environmental survival game. But I haven't caught up with it since. I'm sure it's a pretty awesome game now. Now that it's probably fully updated, right? Is that still a work in progress, or is it fully released? Has it been crazy for you? Players everywhere all raid? Yeah, especially when the goons are on woods. Yeah, man, I mean, the majority of my raids when I play off-stream are probably just checking woods for goons. I like doing that run. It's just a nice casual. Like, if I have to go AFK and go make some food or something, I can just lay in a bush. You know, woods is my kind of my cozy map when I'm just chilling. You see the AJ? No, no. Like, I don't give a single fuck about that. I'm glad that some of you guys are excited about stuff like that, but like, I've never really watched boxing even before they got in the scene, you know. I'm just glad to hear that it wasn't staged because of the result, you know. That's great. Or not staged, but protected. Some people feel like they get a little bit protected by the management and stuff, but sounds like that did not happen, which is great. Scripted and staged are kind of weird words to use, but protected and managed, I think, are definitely things that happen. What do you do if the stash is full? Just sell everything? First thing you do is try to use as much of it to upgrade your hideout and to finish quests. If you have anything that's like you can turn in immediately. Next thing you do is like look at your stuff and then see the availability of it. If you can just buy it from level 1 vendors or level 2 vendors for like cheap and you have a decent amount of money, then you don't have to stash stuff that you can easily access from low level vendors. You know, it's common items and stuff. So I would just like try to chisel your inventory down to just the good shit and then stack your money knowing that you can just buy it again if you really had to, you know. Yeah, you can upgrade your stash space from playing the game or from spending money on it. You know, if you like log into the website, they allow you to buy inventory spaces, but you can also just upgrade it from playing the game now. No, I got you, Trick. I'm in the same way. Like, I'm like slightly interested. Like, I wouldn't mind like watching like a good fight, but it's, like, I don't, you know, I just don't go to my way to watch the boxing stuff. Because they showed a post that apparently if you were to buy all the UFC events last year, it was like over $1,000. But now they're swapping over to Paramount Plus, where it's gonna be like a $60. I think for $60 you can watch all the fights during the year or something. So I'm just happy that if I do end up watching more UFC, you know, it's gonna be easier to access. I have no idea. I keep hearing about this UFC White House thing, trick shot, but I thought it was a joke. I don't know if it actually got green flagged and they're going to do it for sure, or if it's still just a maybe type of thing, but I don't know. It seems like there'd be a whole lot of pressure on the people involved to not fuck up that day, you know, from all different angles. Not just the fighters, but like everyone that's setting up the event. It's probably going to be pretty stressful, you know. Oh, is it real? Wow. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't like using the word scripted or staged or any of that shit for fighting, but I just wonder if they're going to try to handpick and make sure the White House event is like as entertaining as possible, or maybe they're going to want certain people to win. We'll see how they set it up. I don't know. The UFC's badass. It used to be a bit more badass. Now it's more of like for the entertainment. Again, not scripted, but like some of the matchups I think are more for the entertainment rather than the best skill versus the best skill, obviously.
Nice.
Okay, where are we at? Let's see if the cult is up. It is dark enough. Man, it's too bad we couldn't survive. We couldn't continue the transition. That was a good raid. It was a good set of raids. How many maps did you get through? Well, when you say it like that, not that many. Ground Zero, Streets, Interchange, Customs. We died on Customs. Oh, but didn't we... No, we cheated because we got cheated. I got killed by a 156-hour most likely cheater on Interchange, so I went right back into Interchange with a pistol. And then we died, I think, legitimately to a spawn rush. Like, there was 4 people in the same little spot on the spawn. And then I went in again, so technically that wasn't even a proper marathon run. So it's for the best that we died eventually. Ever gotten Kappa before? Not legitimately. I was gifted Kappa by Nikita himself when they first added it. He was giving it to a few streamers to kind of show it off and hype it up. And then after that I was like, yeah, I've had Kappa. I don't have to go earn it. So I've never actually worked for it. But I mean, it's quite a task, dude. It's more of like, now that 1.0 hit, I'll consider it. But before, I just had no motivation to do some of that shit involved. And it's definitely nice to take advantage of early wipe to finish some of those missions. Like, some of the kill quests are easy to do early wipe when everyone's running around questing, instead of late wipe when everyone's like super sweat mode. So yeah, I'm definitely not worried about it. Oh, what's up? Dude, that sounded weird. That kind of sounded like a cultist repositioning himself. I know they have quieter footsteps, but they're still audible, right? Kev. No! Oh my god, I just killed myself. Oh my god, I almost just fucking killed myself. I did not mean to lay down there. Oh my god. I cannot throw fucking grenades in this game, dude. Dude, the fucking explosive barrels almost killed me. Holy shit. Luckily I bought a fucking grizzly in. I just want to see if the scavs would scream at the grenade. Oh my god, we're so lucky to be alive. Oh. Oh. That's not good. Is the armor cooked? It's not that bad, right? 41 out of 50 is still decent. Scav. Oh my god. Can't believe that just happened. Kill scavs while in pain is a quest. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have even healed then. Oh well.
Hold it. Freeze!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't come in here. You're a real dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a real guy. I thought you were a fucking scav.
I'm planning the cameras, dude.
Okay. Don't shoot me, I won't shoot you, man. I'm just checking for the cultists. I haven't seen them this whole wipe. Dude, you're the most chill fucking Tarkov guy I've met in a long time. I almost just nuked myself with a nade trying to chuck it out the window because I thought I heard the cultists. Yeah, you go ahead and loot up and do your thing. I'm just gonna check outside.
Threat on 12. USEC, down!
Oh, that's a scout. Yeah, he's doing the plants. Man, this guy must have a history of playing Aquatas. The way he approached that encounter. He's like, hey, come on, man, I'm just questing. What'd you say, brother? Hey, I'll protect you while you plant that shit. What'd you say? Oh, yeah, no. Now you're awfully quiet, and sorry to hear. Oh, oh, that kind of sounded like culty. I'm gonna look out the window. Aquatas. Dude, that could have been... Dude, we have to go check the top of Stronghold. I swear I just one-tapped like a cultist or something. Maybe not, but...
I heard a lot of movement coming in, so...
Okay, okay. Well, not one-tap, but I mean... Yeah, I meant like head-tapped, sorry, not one-tapped. That was a clear one-tap. Well, he doesn't need to know. You're gonna make this shit sound impressive. I'm left at the flare, that's not a good sign.
Where is he?
It is perfectly still, or is he a cultist?
Damn, he's gone.
Scav. Yo. Place them all?
Yep. Yeah, they're good, man.
Do you have, you got the part now to kill scavs inside here?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, are you gonna sit here and farm them? Because they're probably on the way, or do you want to go to Stronghold?
Honestly, dude, I don't know where Stronghold... Oh, Stronghold's the big building.
Dude, Stronghold's right next to us?
Yeah,
Nah.
I played in like 4 wipes, so...
So check this, dude. I'm almost positive it's the cult or the boss, like Reshala, because I see a bunch of heads bobbing around on top of a stronghold. That's almost always Reshala. So, do you have a scope?
No. I don't, man. I'm rocking PP19 with PSG or whatever, GZT or whatever.
Alright. Well, let's go fuck them up a little bit, and then, if shit hits a fan, just run back here, and I'm sure some scouts will follow you in for the quest. Roll.
Cool, man. Appreciate you.
I'm running across. Probably shouldn't do this.
Hold your fire.
Yeah, it's some psycho assholes upstairs, I think. You got any nades?
I got one.
Hold on. I'm gonna throw it over and then we'll peek. Or, yeah, you throw yours, and I'll throw mine. Go. Peek.
Oh, I
It's Reshala. Get up and get down. Get up and get down. Get up and get behind something. Get up and get behind something. Hold. Go ahead and heal. I got you.
Movement ahead.
Служивый, это наша точка!
Hold it!
You don't got any more nades, right? Let me just open this up in a sec.
Yeah, it's just that was my last one, the only one.
-1.
Healing.
I'll try to get it best I can.
Fuck, this guy was doing it. Fucking place. Ouch. I got one more nade. It's gonna get us in. Here it comes.
Stop!
Эй, земляк, не ходи!
What the hell is wrong with you? Scout down.
Boss dead. 2, 3 dead. Maybe one more.
Stop hiding!
Grab a nade. Oh. Shots.
That's coming from nothing. I swear.
Out in the yard. I see one out in the yard behind the containers. Yeah. Right where we came from. The door we came out of.
This guy's dead.
He's outside the door that we came out of. 2. It's cult. It's the cultists. Oh my god. The cultists are out in the yard where we came from. Holy fucking shit, dude. I gotta heal up. Cover me.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh my fucking gosh. How the fuck did he die? Oh my god. No! What kind of angle was that? No! We saw, dude, the cultist was in there. Dude, I know I ran right where he died, but the chances of him hitting that, like, we gotta see this guy's stats, dude. What the fuck was that? I know I ran to the same spot he died, but like, how are you gonna hit a running fucking headshot on 2 people? Like, we were both moving. Yeah, he was probably in skeleton. He's probably in skeleton. Dude, this is probably a fucking night raid wizard though. We gotta see this guy's stats, dude. It's all good. I gotta go to bed anyways, but we gotta see this. I knew exactly what I was doing because you wouldn't expect anyone to fucking run right where you got the kill. I mean, at least I wouldn't, but oh my god. He must have just hit the shot of his life. Oh yeah, he's got the fucking nice night vision. Okay, he was probably in a 6 snipe spot. That was fun though. At least we got a team up and we killed the fucking boss. Ah, that sucks. That's a shitty way to go out. But dudes, I've been on for fucking almost 9 hours. I gotta do some Christmas shopping in the morning because I'm slacking. We gotta do some last minute stuff. And the girlfriend's gonna kill me if I'm sleeping in during shopping hours, so I do have to go, I hate to say. But hang out for a minute, let me see if I can send you off to somebody else. Maybe somebody playing some Tarkov or something, maybe some DayZ. Cannon of Death? No, we have to end on a death. I'm not gonna lie, Tarkov's been really fun tonight, but I'm so sick of the 5-minute queue times. Like, I think Customs was quick, but all the other maps were like 6 minutes, dude. So, it's not a good night for Tarkov, I hate to say. It was really fun, but it was not cool to have, you know, 6 minutes for a few, like, spawn fights and shit. But to make up for that, we had a couple of good raids. We got the mark key at least for reserve, so let's check that out next time. And yeah, I'm really tempted to do some marked runs so we can get some cases. Anyways, hold on. Let me see. Let me exit out of the game and see if I can find someone to raid. I'll probably come on and organize the inventory later. But as always, thank you guys for hanging out for Tarkov and for DayZ. You know, I know some of you guys bounce for one or the other, but I appreciate some of you that hang out for both as well. And again, on the way out, Anonymous, whoever you are, man, way too many gifted subs going on tonight. Check and see again if you're getting hooked up, thanks to Anonymous. And from Graphics Inc. on the way out, thanks for the 25 bomb, dude. That really does help a lot. I'm going to try to get some decent stuff for Christmas tomorrow, and then I should be back on Sunday if everything goes as planned. But don't be surprised if I take maybe an extra day off between now and Christmas, just because of all the holiday shit that's going on. I do got to make sure I get all the shopping done and do the family stuff, so a little bit of extra stress around this time of year. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see when we're starting again. Check out the YouTube for the videos. And let me see who I can send you guys off to in just a moment. Yeah, have a good weekend, dudes.
Want a party? One down. Cooperate? Want to cooperate? Hey bro, want to party? Hey guys, we need to all work together. Want to party?
Fuck off!